Welcome to today's video, where we'll be discussing the reason why some investors lost money in listed companies. Investing in stock market can be exciting, but not one without risk. Unfortunately, some investors have experienced losses in their investments due to various factors. Today, we're going to explore some of these reasons behind the financial losses. Robert?
The reason why investors have lost money on the NSE in companies such as Mumias, KQ, Uchumi, Everready is because these companies have been making continued financial losses, and some of them actually are in the negative in terms of their capital. And because of that, investors don't have clarity on what is going on in the companies, and without direction, investors tend to have negative sentiments in companies, because basically an investor is someone who believes that tomorrow is going to be bright, and for you to believe in that, you basically want to see how the company is performing, and that should back your investment thesis.
Thank you. Now, going forward, what can investors look out for when they want to start investing in listed companies in the Nairobi Securities Exchange?
Yeah, so I'd say they need to look at the financial performance of the company. So on a yearly basis, look at how the company performed compared to the previous year, and hopefully you can look at that between 3 to 5 years. So you basically see a trend that is there. So if you see that the company has continually been making losses, it's important to try to avoid such companies, because you'll basically be like someone who is catching a fall in life. And your investment thesis should be backed by the fact that you can see there's a direction of growth. The company is adding value to its customers and shareholders, so that you're in a position where you're likely to succeed.
Interesting. Now, you've talked about looking at the company's performance. A question that investors out there might ask, or potential investors might ask, where can we get this information?
Yeah, great. So basically for all the listed companies, if you go to their website, there's a tab known as Investor Relations. You'll be able to see the company's financials, investor relations documents, and a lot of information for you as an investor. Because that is basically the primary source of information that you want to rely on. So it's very important to be looking at that either on a quarterly basis or twice a year or even annually, just to ensure that you're up.
Wow. And we are convinced that there are good companies listed. So how can we start? Where do we start?
Yeah, so to start, you need to do 3 things. First of all, open a stock brokerage account. So it can be the stockbroker or investment bank. After that, fund the account, then buy your first shares. So it's important to do it. Doing is the game.
Interesting. Thank you so much for that information, Robert. Now you're in the know. Open a CDS account and start investing in the stock market.